guys, it's Nurse Abalori here with another summer vlog. And again, if you are new to me or you don't know me, I am Nurse Abalori of 1720 Faith, which I founded, and it's basically just having faith the size of a mustard seed. And I am coming to you daily with just a look into my life and just kind of tell you what is going on with me today. So today in my area, it's a little gloomy. We've had rain pretty much on and off for today, but I was able to get up this morning, get my stretching done. I went out, walked the dog, came back and had me a healthy breakfast. So one of the things that I am trying to do for the summer and beyond is I am trying to get a little bit more healthy, back to the healthier version of my life from where I currently am. For those of you who don't know, I am a runner or ex-runner. But I feel like once you're a runner, you're always a runner. I have multiple medals from as short as 5Ks all the way up to half marathons. And about, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, I kind of quit running full time a whole lot. I was just picking different races to run here or there. And I was using running as a way to definitely keep the weight down, keep the weight off. And I kind of fell out of it just because of life, just going into business, working. I didn't have much time to dedicate to running. And so I have decided that this summer I'm going to put forth a new effort in my life, even if I am not running, is to pretty much get in the gym, exercise, workout. I pretty much do not live a sedentary lifestyle. I walk my dog if I'm home at least 3 or 4 times a day, as long as the weather is not brutally hot and it's not raining. But typically we do walk at least 3 times a day. And then I also made a makeshift gym in one of the rooms in my house, so I will put on YouTube video, more specifically this couple that I YouTube, and so Juice and Toya, and I usually do a couple of their videos, and their videos range from as little as 10 minutes all the way as up to 45 minutes to an hour, just depending on what you're looking to achieve when you're exercising. And so I had managed to keep my weight off for the last couple years, but about 2 years ago I was at my lowest weight. And then because of life, just setbacks and just things, I wasn't working out as much. So consequently, I have gained roughly about 20 pounds that I am now working to get off. But I want to come to you today and just give you an encouragement to let you know that no matter where you are in your walk, no matter where you are in your journey, no matter what is going on, the first thing I say is we put the most stress on ourselves trying to make situations perfect, trying to make situations that are harmful, painful, hurtful. We try to fix the situation ourselves instead of giving it over to God, instead of letting God take care of whatever's going on in our life. I am a firm believer that we have to give it to God. No matter what is going on in our life, we have to give our issues to God. And so today I was doing my work, and this morning I was doing my Bible study before I went to go take my dog out. And the message for today was called The Hidden Work. And it says, I will give you treasures in darkness. And the reflection statement was, God does his most transformative work in hidden, quiet places. The journal prompt or the question states, what is God healing or growing in me that no one else sees? I will be the first to tell you that I have been going through a whole healing journey for the past 2 years. Healing from mistakes that I've made, healing from people who did not deserve me, even the worst of me they did not deserve, not to mention that they really did not deserve the best of me. Healing from losing a parent, healing from just letting go of people, places, and things that don't serve you a purpose in this point in life. And so a lot of people have reached out to me and they have said, you've been kind of quiet, you don't post a lot, you post sporadically on Facebook, like we don't, you're not as active as you once were. And it's because, to be honest with you, I had to isolate myself after losing a parent and then going through a separation, divorce at the same time. I literally had to take a step back, remove myself pretty much from everybody. I'm going to be honest. I removed myself from everybody, even the friends that I talk to every single day, every other day. I sort of kind of had to take a step back for me. It had nothing to do with them. They're great people. They're living their lives. They're fantastic. They have careers, families, all of that. I just felt like the best version of me, or the version that people was used to seeing and getting, it wasn't the best. It was a version that I no longer wanted to be grounded and rooted in. And so I had to pretty much self-isolate myself, move away from people, places, and things. And I mean, not physically move, because I still have to be here at my home. I still have kids and things like that. But I had to mentally and emotionally remove myself, almost, so to speak, from the world. I had to remove myself completely from just talking to people, communicating, being around, going out. I had to literally remove myself and self-isolate so that I can heal and become the best version of me that I want other good people to benefit from. I want to gain a new perspective in life, that as I am healing, I'm pouring into me. I'm repairing the parts of me that were hurt, that were broken, that was damaged just because of life. Not from any one thing, but just because of the trials and tribulations in life. What I was hiding was the fact that I had to heal internally from just being broken from life. I had to heal myself spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically from everything that life had threw at me. And so what I thought was designed to break me actually is what made the turning point in my life to take all of that I had experienced and moved it into now healing. And when I tell you, this has been the best decision that I could have ever made in my life. Just completely removing myself, just being by myself. And when I say physically being by myself, physically being by myself, not going out, not hanging out a lot, just only hanging out when I need to. And typically it's because I'm going to a conference or an event or a meeting. Those are the only times that I actually was out and about in a community. The other times I'm usually in my house. I'm self-retreating. I am isolating. I am reading my Bible. I am praying. I am journaling. I am meditating. I am pouring back into me to repair the broken parts of me. And I wouldn't even say they're broken, just the parts of me that were damaged due to hurt just in general from life. And so with that being said, again, the prompt question is, what is God doing to you internally that people cannot see? And I'm going to tell you the actual question was, what is God healing or growing in me that no one else sees? And it is the part of me that is getting back to the person who I used to be, but magnified 10 times better. The person that I used to be, magnifying 10 times better. So the person that was used to going out, running races, hanging with friends, going to brunch, going to dinner, going to shows, concerts, because life had thrown so much at me at one time, I had to retreat, self-isolate. And now that I am getting back to me, I'm learning now it's okay to go out with a couple friends here and there. Not saying that that's something that I still want to do every weekend or every week, just maybe monthly, getting out, and doing something different, vacationing more. And you guys know I have mentioned that I'm doing a lot of local vacations because of everything that's going on in the world. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't travel by plane as much. And so a lot of things that I'm learning to do locally. And believe it or not, the local things that I'm doing, I am enjoying it by myself, especially exploring places and experiencing things that just alone is giving me such a great impact on healing. And so I want to just remind you today that it is the faith of a mustard seed. It is my faith in God. It is praying. It is being devoted to Him and allowing Him to work out whatever things that need to be worked out that I am not seeing. I am allowing Him to work these things out. I am allowing Him to, in my hidden era of life right now, that in my hidden season where people aren't seeing me out and about, they don't see me as much on social media, like in my season of God is working on me in hiding. He is rebuilding this treasure in me while I am in hiding, while I'm being hidden. He's working on me that once I really pop out and start reappearing and showing, it's going to be a bigger, better version of me than what I previously had in my life. I think I was a good person, a great person previously to all the things that have happened in the last 2 years. But I think post 2 years, I am going to be a much healthier, happier, healed, wholesome person than I could ever have been. So with that being said, I thank you guys for joining me in this video.